Welcome to the Gameology channel. You're here with Peter, and today I set myself a challenge to fight the giant mole and get his pet. Now I know this is going to take quite some time, it's a brain rot, but let's go ahead with it. Now why would I set myself this challenge? I have no clue. Couldn't think of anything else, and I don't have any pets. So let's go get ourselves one. Right off the bat, let's bounce. Oh, he's already damaged. Someone else here? Maybe. This is what I've set myself up for. To chase him. If there's someone else here, am I going to get the loot? Don't think I'm going to need that. Oh, I will do. He just burrows all the time. As you can tell, it's going to be a long day. Come on, where is he? There. Can get entrapped though. Come on, don't burrow, don't burrow. How many kills got already? I'm not too sure. Just don't burrow. Don't burrow! I'm thinking I might just go mage. Because if I splash with the mage, he will not burrow. Only if I hit or miss. I think we're good now. There we go. This wasn't my kill. And the plan is, with his mole skin, yeah. I'm not going to get it. Someone else was here, but they probably died. Or just left. I'll wait for the loot to spawn. But the plan is, with his mole skin, is to trade it in for bird's nest, specifically seeded nest, because you can get snapdragon, get Rainier seeds, which are a lot more expensive than their counterparts, the herbs, and it can pay for 3, 4, 5 even of the bird's nest, just that one. So there's potential for money to be made. So that is the plan. You know, but just they say it's 25% chance to burrow, but he burrows way too much for it to be a 25% chance. There we go. That's the first one. And there you go. You get my darts. And he's right there. Perfect. Huh. Yeah. I'm not gonna wall trap him here. Ah, I've already done it. What am I talking about? And he burrowed again. Perfect. You just keep doing that right next door, mate. I'll be happy. And he burrows again. Ah. And if you're wondering, my stats are this. It's not great. It's not amazing. So yeah, with higher range, higher mage, and so on and so forth, you know, I'll be able to hit more frequently. Did I not bring out any ranging potions? No. I tend to find myself for like 2 minutes, 3 minutes, just hunting him down sometimes. It's a headache. Come on. You need to be hitting. Dude, seriously. So yeah, the reason I set myself this challenge was because I don't have a pet yet. And I know this is going to be a challenge that, as weird as it sounds, I'm going to enjoy. You know. And I know a lot of people ain't interested, I don't think, in just sitting there watch you, unless you're streaming, of course. You know, just grinding on the just daily, day-to-day life. It's this game. It's perfect. Wanted that. Even if I hit fucking nothing. Should we try that again? And again, nothing. 5, nothing. But he's poisoned, which is perfect. He'll just chip away his health. Where did I kill him last time? So any of his loot dropped? Was it here? Right, his moleskin. Can I claim it? Surely it's been 2 minutes. Yeah, I may change the mage though. To be completely honest. Because he burrows a whole lot less. A whole lot less. There he is. Finish it. Done. No room, some moleskins. Mole claws. Let's go make our way out. And go get a mage set up. I can't see the loot anywhere around here. So clearly they just don't want me to have it. Which sucks. And, of course, I've got myself a new mic. Well happy with it. Sound quality is so much better. The first video I done, mate, it's atrocious. Had a headset on. Mic quality was terrible. So when I bought a new one, and I will need to get myself a new tower as well, because this one just isn't quite cutting it. I want to try and get more videos out for different games. You know, trying a few new things. So hopefully I can do that soon as well. Let's go ahead. Let's go get our mage set up. As you see, it's Dagon High robes with the twin flame staff, which is pretty cool, and the amulet of occult. Oh, well, occult necklace. Sorry. So let's go ahead and attach that on. A combat bracelet specifically, but I don't have one. Don't think I have anything in here that can kind of boost my magic, which sucks. So what I'm gonna do then? Quickly, let's go and head to the Grand Exchange. See what kind of gloves we can get. Mystic gloves not as good as combat bracelets. You know, I'm going to just stick with the combat bracelet because I can also use the teleport on that. Until I get the barrow gloves. Like 40 of them. Of course, no one wants to sell nowadays unless they fucking rip you off. That's been sitting there for some time. Just drop that down. I think I got these from Ospreys. And I was doing a bit of selling. Nothing's still selling, so that's fine. No worries. Of course, we're going to set this in here. I'm just going to collect it. Deposit all of these. And let's take one out. And let's go. One more thing. Mole number 2. Oh, no. My dumbass. Need my runes. Right, so I just popped to the ground exchange to grab a couple more earth runes. Because I was running low. The earth spell set. So let's go down and take on mole number 2. Where is he? Nice, and it's mole number 2 down. And got a few little items there. Nothing really to shout about. I got some sharks and food. I'll take that. Can't go wrong with a bit of shark. And let's settle for mole number 3. So yeah, with you know, range and stuff like that and melee, if you hit zeros, he has a chance to burrow. But if you use mage and you splash, you don't go nowhere until you've hit him, which is great, especially with the twin flame staff. It does 2 hits consecutively, which is amazing. I believe it does about 50% less damage than the first attack. Don't quote me. And that's mole number 3 done. And I got a rune battle axe, not bad. Some more mole skins, big bones that I'll just bury. Onto some food. Let's go off mole number 4. Still nothing. Didn't expect anything this quickly anyway. Coming up to mole number 4 now. Still nothing. Bring on mole number 5. And that's mole number 5. Do I really want the iron ore? Not really. What's it worth? 7.3k. Take it. Right, it's mole number 5 out the way now. I think. Fully lost count. Oh shit. Yeah. I knew this challenge was going to be a long one. Seen other YouTubers that have done a lot longer, and hats off to them because it just looked mind-numbing. But I thought I'd give it a go. I've been playing RuneScape now anyway for a couple of months, as you can tell, casual due to this. But I did play back in. Geez, I was 12 years old when I started playing it. Was that 2002? Old school RuneScape. Roughly around when it came out, you know, not long after, I believe. When did RuneScape come out? It's a very good question. No way, trying to tell me it came out in 2013. You're lying. Let's have a look. I think it was 2002. Originally I thought it was 2004. Oh, so it was 2013. So what was it beforehand then? 2001. Okay, yeah, so about a year after then. And I was bang on it, but this was only when I think Rune Armor was at its best. But of course, that's when it first came out, you know, before Dragon and all that. But then I did stop playing once I got hacked. I was like, yeah, I'm done. I'm done for now. And then I'm seeing all these videos on YouTube, you know, TikTok, you know, Facebook Shorts, and I thought, you know what, give it a go. So I started playing on my mobile, and the mobile version's not at its best. It really isn't. Especially when it comes to, you know, like once you open a bank, the screen freezes. You've got to zoom out, zoom in, zoom out, zoom in, just to get it back into back to normal. And some of the things in there are so much easier, of course, than the PC. You know, it's less click intensive, a lot more kind to your to your wrists, so on and so forth. So yeah, you can't really complain with that. But I prefer this, and when I first experienced RuneLite, I was amazed. I was like, my God, the game's played for itself. You don't have to do anything. Quest tells you exactly where you got to go, who you got to click on. I was just like, this is amazing. You know, being on mobile, you got to come out the app, go on to Google, and then search exactly where you got to go. You know, codes for puzzles, all that kind of stuff. It was so much longer, so much more mind-numbing. More mind-numbing, in fact, than doing the mole. So, yeah, once I got my PC, it was just a spur of the moment, like, I'm going to buy. And then, bam, and then I didn't realise I bought possibly one of the shittier ones. So, I'm very limited in what I can do. But it is what it is. Let's put you in there. Let's put you in there. Let's get a couple more. These out. Stamina potion should be fine for now. And let's go. Let's go back in for round 6. Damn, just taking a look at it. Right now, I'm 1.7 million in blood runes. 1.7 million blood runes. Am I ever going to make that back? You know what? This is going to be a good test as well, actually. How much money can I make within 6,000 blood runes? Can I make my money back through bird's nests and seeds? Because I do have a collection of seeds actually that I'm just collecting until I've done this challenge, and then we can kind of work out exactly the cost it's costed us basically. And by the looks of it, it's going to cost us about 1.8 mil just in runes and days of our lives. So I hope this is worth it, and it would be my first pet. And then I'm going to probably go for Scarius, because funny enough, believe it or not, like, I can't even go band for band with the Blood Moon at the minute. It is embarrassing. You know, I've got an inventory full of food, prayer, and he just slaps me, and he just heals up to 100 health again instantly, and it's an endless battle. The other two I can kill easily, no problem at all, but the real money's in the Blood Moon, so I do need to train up on the melee side of it. That was nice and quick. Very nice and quick, actually. Let's hope they can all be like that every time. My kill count for the mole now is 21. Let's go again. Right, so we're coming up to kill number 30, and be completely honest, this is bloody long. But yeah, I just had to leave the last world I was in because some div decided to come in, set up a multi-cannon, a dwarf cannon, in the middle, and start farming my mole. So that's kind of giving me an idea too. Actually, I might go get my dwarf cannon, do the same thing, because it will get his health down pretty low, pretty quick, to the point where he may start spawning. And then if he ever spawned in the area, then I could effectively just start hitting them again. It would save on my blood runes, which are more expensive, and about the same price as still cannonball. But you know, it was half half the time I have to spend down here, which will actually really help. So we're gonna go kill this one mole quickly, and then go ahead and get that cannon. So yeah, him coming, bit of an inconvenient, but definitely gave me an idea. So thank you, whoever you was. Bloody annoy me now. So just grab all this. I've already done a trip to the to the bank already. So let's go take another one. So now we've got our dwarf cannon out, and to add to the cost, we've now got 825k as well, as starting with 1.8 mil in blood runes. So now that's amounting to a nice amount of 2.6 mil starting cost. And now let's go head back into the mole's domain and let's go kill some more. Let's set our cannon here. There's our mole friend over there. Let's go introduce him. Boy. There we go. You a bit confused.com, buddy. Come. It does go off your ranged attack, so I have a feeling he may miss a few because I'm all about the mage, baby. So then is it really that cost effective? Because I don't see him hitting any. Actually, I'm not even sure he's even hit one. Do I change my range gear? My range gear, that is. Just improve the accuracy. Starting to think that might be the shout. See, all this is just trial and error. Sort of lesson learning. And my bloody stamina is running low. I'll bring you back. Yeah, so ultimately, after some deliberation with myself, we're going to scrap the dwarf cannon idea, just because I'm just doing so much more damage with my twin flame staff, and the dwarf cannon rolls on ranged accuracy. This little stat, right? Well, ranged attack. Sorry, my bad. And at just plus 17, it's just going to hit zeros. And every time it hits the 0 and the mole's below 50% health, there's a massive risk that he's going to borrow, and ultimately, in the long run, it's just not worth it. I don't believe. So I'm gonna go put that in back in the bank, and every time he hits a 0, I lose a cannonball, and each cannonball's like what 266 each. So eventually, it will all add up, and as you can see, my bank is not the greatest. So compared to you know, a lot of the other big content creators out there. So that for now is going to be a miss. So put that back in, free up some space. Let's take you out. Let's take another 2 of you out. Use another Moonlight Moth mix. Put you in. Let's just collect you for whatever. Now we go back in just as we are. I'm more comfortable. I don't want to do it with my toxic bow, because even that or just another bow in general, it's just, it always misses, and when it hits 0s, he will have a chance to burrow. So no, not for me. So we're gonna head back down here. And anyway, I'm the one that has to sit here through the grind. You guys, I'll always bring you back, you know, when we're at a milestone or something interesting happens. So without further ado, let's go ahead. Kill some more moles. So that's 40 kills now, and of course nothing, no surprise, but our bank is looking a little bit more healthier now. So as we said, 1.8 mil blood runes to start on. You can't really count the earth runes or even the air runes, you know. So taking a look now at 40 kills. This is the bank, 722k I've made. There's about 150k there, so to speak. Well, 166k to be precise when I started this video. And now we're looking 800k. So technically, you know, the money's going to be there, you know what I mean? What I'm going to do quickly is, because I've got so many loop half of keys, it's a joke. Let's just merge these two together, get the crystal key, and put that back in the bank. Let's make that 2. So yeah, right now we're looking at about 800k. I'm going to call it there for today. Been recording for about 34 minutes. I'll do a nice longer hour-long one tomorrow. I've got some things to sort out today. But thank you for joining me on this journey. We will get there, and if I can get there in a reasonable time and get the pet, then I'll make this a series where I'll go through every boss that drops a pet, straight from the lowest to the highest, as what I'm capable of course. But before we do, actually, what we're going to do is we're going to hand all these in and see exactly how much I'm going to make from this alone. So put all the runes back. So we've got 553k. We've got 1 blood rune there. We're not going to count that. So put all these back. Free up some space. I'll put that there as well. Why not? Space back. Put all these back. And now, let's go see what we can make from today's haul. So it made about 500k in this alone. Yeah, 378 and 183. So where is he? There you are. I'll take the bird's nest, please. Who needs Rodleys? Come on, man. So we've got some nest boxes. Let's go back to the bank. And let's see what we've got. So yeah, that was alright. What, I've done 20 kills? Now, come on. 1 in 3,000. The chance of that is slim, minimal. Let's put this in here. Let's open up the first one. All these are the ring ones. Let's go. Make sure I've got no rings here, have I? Nah. Got gold rings. You know what? I'll add that into there. Why not? Because that's all part from the mole as well. And the bird's nest. So that's part of the mole as well. So. Was it all of these? Open the rest. There you go. So, what have we got here right now in our bank? Well, in our infantry. It's 80k already. Not bad. Let's take out the other box. What are we going to have in there? Stay. Now it's seed time. Yeah, it's going to be a bit of a tricky one. Let's put this in here. Deposit 10. But that's already what? 25k. Just for 2 of them already. That pays for 5. 5 of the nets. Can you get any more? What's this? A dwarf seed? A Lantern dwarf seed. Cannon time. Nice. Okay. Put these bird's nests back and we get the rest of these out. $20k for redwood seed. Yeah. And look at that. 73k already. So the money's good. How many of these are left? Still plenty more to go. Let's see if I can open any. Just acorns and strawberry seeds, nothing special. Number 2 of them. Lovely jubbly. The money's there. It really is. It's 250k in snakegrass seeds. Obviously not worth much, 217. Ooh, dragon fruit. I think that's worth a bit, isn't it? Yeah, 130k for a dragon fruit seed. Come on. $130k for a dragon fruit seed. That's probably the best drop. Like, what is the best drop from a bird's nest seed? Best drop is a dragon fruit seed, yeah. So we smacked it there. And then, of course, I'll crush them all. But I'm not going to do it here. Let's sit you guys through it all. practically we've made over a mil in an hour, I'd say. I was recording, but for you guys, be about 30 minutes. It's made over a mil an hour just on the mole alone. So, come on, that's money right there. So if you fancy doing this for yourself, go ahead and do it. Trust me, it's worth it. I've probably spent about 100k in Blood Rune Seeds, and I've made a mil. So that's 900k in total. And this is only going to get bigger on day 2. When I'll record for about an hour, it'll probably be about 2-3 hours my time. So we'll see a massive jump in that. And then once we do get the pet, how much money did we make? Because we started with 1.8 mil on Blood Runes. So let's see if we can get the pet for them. But anyways, if you like this video, then please do like and subscribe and support me. I'd much appreciated. And I do enjoy doing these videos, especially when I'm making bank. So yeah, without further ado, thank you very much for being here. And tune in tomorrow for a new video. And all the best. Take care. Bye-bye.